everybody, it is me, Tokkuri Yashi, your palm tree friend. How is everybody doing? Hope you are well. Thank you everybody who watched my videos and has subscribed, helping to get to that elusive 1000. Now, we have been given the 6-star ascensions for the New Year's Twinkle with characters. Today we will be looking at Yui. Is she any good? Well, stay tuned and we will have a look. But first, again, we'll have a little quick look at her banner. It is a select gotcha banner, so you need to select the character that you want to from here to be on the rate up. The other characters are on the banner. If we have a look here quickly, they are on the banner, but they will be at the same rate as every banner unit, 0.025%, I believe it is, 0.025% there, yes. So if you do summon, so you go for Yui first, and then you want to try and get Hiyori, please make sure you change the rate up character, because you're going to make it a lot more difficult if you don't. We are also getting shards for your selected character on here, but no masterpieces. That seems to be restricted to new characters only. So the banner here till the 18th. We have got these, the New Year Carol and the New Year Kokoro 2. They're probably not going to be meta relevant at all. So it's only Hiyori and Yui on this banner that really made me want to try and get. But anyway, let's have a little look at Yui and see what she's been given from her 6-star ascensions. Obviously she's going to be getting stat buffs and she's going to be getting a boost to her union best. Now, her other skills, the skill 1 and her skill 2, she's reducing the physical attack power, magical defense power and TP increase of the second enemy character. I believe this Yui was originally released and was supposed to be using PvP. She was supposed to be hitting that AoE attacker that's hiding behind the tank, debuffing them so that you don't get one turn wiped out. Maybe that can be helpful in a clan battle setting, but we'll go over that a little bit later. She also increases the magical attack power of all characters that perform magical attacks, so nice magical attack buffs. But her main role is very similar to Ameth on this light team. She's very similar to Ameth with a physical and magical damage negation buff and some healing. So, as she's light team, like I've said, they're going to have to do something pretty good to give her a place on the team. So, what has she actually been given? A little bit more detail here. So, this is a union based before she got a 6-star ascension. As you can see here, she deploys a barrier over friendly targets that nullifies physical and magical damage, restores hit points per second to all friendly targets, and reduces her own magical attack by 90%. Maybe that's not such a problem because she's not really doing any damage herself, so don't worry about that too much. So if we have a look here, this is what she has been given along with the stat boosts with her 6-star ascension. The barrier that nullifies magical and physical damage for all friendly targets. I believe that looks like that is the same. It is the same, nothing's changed there. It's the same as what Ameth has got, so that is very good. She's restoring 5,309 hit points per second to all friendly targets for 10.5 seconds, which again, well, she's got half a second extra on that. Half a second extra, maybe that will make a little bit of a difference. And she still reduces her own magical attack by 90% for 80 seconds. Again, maybe not really anything to worry about. But what she has added here is 5% physical and magical damage reduction to all friendly targets for 18 seconds and changing the action speed of all friendly targets 200 times. So we've got another 200 times action speed buffer. Light already had one with Labarista, but Labarista is for physical only. This means that could Yui be used as the magical 200 times attack speed buffer? Well, let's go over and have a little think. What do we think of this Yui now with her 6-star ascension? It was always going to be difficult for Yui to find a place on a light team considering the competition, so they really did need to give her something good. On paper, she sounds like a combination of Labarista and Ameth, which does sound good in itself, but was it enough? Competing with Ameth Her damage nullification barrier is just as good as Ameth's, with the damage reduction it gives to the team, perhaps, and this debuffing of your opponent. She might be able to keep the team alive, just as good as Ameth with her defense buffs, but I don't believe her magical attack buffing will be as good as Ameth's, and Ameth's works for magical and physical, so that role on the team I think Ameth has still got very safely. She does however have the 200% action speed buff like Labarista. Labarista is also on the light team, but Labarista is physical only, really, so perhaps Yui could be used as the 200% action speed buffer for a magical light team. However, we do have Eris, who is dark, who might perform a better role for that, even though she is on a dark attribute, not the light. And we've got Edo Yuki, that was 150% attack buffer on the light team, who also would do a very good job. So, unfortunately for Yui, things are looking a little bit difficult. In clan battle, maybe she will find a role, but there's lots of competition, so perhaps these other characters will be performing better than her in clan battle, so I wouldn't hold your breath that she's going to be that relevant in clan battle. Her original kit was for PvP. It is a bit outdated now. I don't think that the buffs that she's been given in this 6-star ascension are actually going to help that much in PvP. Her first action is skill 2, which is buffing the magical attack of all friendly allies. We're not going to get the action speed until she's done a union burst. It would be nice to have that straight away. But again, I will remind you that we are getting the EX7 dungeon in April. She will be a very good option for extra light teams. You've used Ameth, you've used Eris, then maybe on your third team, then you can put this New Year's Yui. She will be very good there with her healing, your action speed buff, and the damage nullification barriers. So, is she nice to have on your team? Do you only want to summon for her? I will be summoning for her. I will say though that she will be a nice option to have. You could probably skip her though, because there are a lot of other options that are doing similar things. And on this first look here, she hasn't really blown me away with what she's doing to say, yes, you're definitely going to want to run her. As I said, I will be summoning for her because of the nostalgia value. She will be a good option to have in your team. She will probably, like Yori, will not be just sitting there gathering dust. You will find some spaces maybe to use her now and again. So, let me know what you think of this New Year's Yui. I am Tokkuri Yashi, your powerful friend. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey.